Today I want to share with you the lessons from one of the most popular books on teaching, The First Days of School by Harry K. Wong and Rosemary T. Wong. This book is often described as a survival guide for teachers, especially those who are new to the profession. But the truth is, its wisdom applies to every teacher at every stage. The central message of this book is simple but powerful. What you do on the very first days of school sets the tone for the entire year. Students form their expectations of the class, the teacher, and themselves during those first moments. If we use them wisely, we build a classroom that runs smoothly and productively. If we waste them, we spend the rest of the year struggling to recover. First, the power of preparation. The Wongs emphasize that great teachers are thoroughly prepared. They don't walk into class hoping things will go well. They plan their lessons, their routines, even their classroom layout. Preparation sends a message to students: this is a serious place of learning, and you are in good hands. Second, the importance of classroom management. One of the strongest themes of the book is classroom management. The Wongs make a key distinction. Classroom management is not about discipline or punishment. It is about creating an environment where learning can happen. The best teachers establish clear procedures: how to enter the class, how to submit assignments, how to ask questions. Because when students know what to do, time is saved, confusion is reduced, and energy is focused on learning. Third, procedures vs rules. The Wongs explain that rules are about behavior, what students can and cannot do. Procedures, on the other hand, are about routines, how things are done. For example, having a rule like, respect others, is important, but having procedures like, this is how we line up, or, this is how we hand in homework, is what actually makes the class flow. Great teachers teach procedures as carefully as they teach content. Fourth, building positive expectations. Another message is that students usually live up to the expectations we set. If we expect them to succeed, to be respectful, and to grow, they often rise to meet that expectation. But if we expect little from them, they give us little in return. The Wongs encourage teachers to constantly communicate belief in students' potential. Fifth, the role of teacher attitude. The book stresses that teaching is not just about skills, but about attitude. Students quickly notice whether their teacher is enthusiastic, confident, and caring. A teacher's body language, tone of voice, and overall presence can either inspire or discourage. A professional attitude, combined with warmth, creates trust and motivation. Sixth, effective instruction. Of course, classroom management alone is not enough. The Wongs also talk about how great teachers deliver instruction. They set clear objectives, break learning into manageable steps, and check for understanding along the way. They make sure students are not just busy, but actually learning. Seventh, the teacher as a professional. The Wongs remind us that teaching is a profession, not just a job. That means teachers should continually grow through reading, training, and reflection. The best teachers are always learning new techniques, adjusting their methods, and seeking ways to improve. 8th, the first day script. Perhaps the most practical part of the book is the idea of a first day script. This is a plan for exactly what you will do and say on the very first day of school. It includes how you will greet students, how you will introduce procedures, how you will establish expectations, and how you will begin building relationships. A strong first day creates momentum that carries into the weeks and months ahead. 9th, relationships matter. While the book is often remembered for its emphasis on procedures, it also emphasizes relationships. Students must feel that their teacher cares for them, respects them, and believes in them. A well-managed classroom without warmth becomes mechanical. A warm classroom without management becomes chaotic. The art of teaching is combining both. 10th, long-term impact. Finally, the Wongs remind us that the first days of school are not just about survival. They are about creating a culture of learning that can last an entire career. Students remember teachers who are consistent, fair, and inspiring. The habits we establish early do not just affect one year, they shape our reputation as teachers for years to come. Conclusion. So, to summarize, the first days of school teaches us that success in teaching is not accidental. It comes from preparation, clear procedures, high expectations, professional attitude, effective instruction, and strong relationships. If we focus on these elements during the first days, the rest of the year becomes smoother, more productive, and more joyful. This book is a reminder that teaching is not about controlling students or surviving day by day. It is about creating an environment where learning is predictable, safe, challenging, and inspiring. As the Wongs put it, the first days of school are the most important days of the year. Use them wisely, and you will teach not only subjects, but you will teach students how to succeed in life. Thank you.